people do it anyway. Why is that? Of course, the answer is obvious: for power. You get influence. You can tell people what to do. Those creepy kids over at CNN, losers, always trying to boot people off the internet, makes them feel big. That's the whole point. Well, over at the New York Times, they've decided they need more power. In fact, they need a ministry of truth that they're in charge of. So they sent a journalist to Silicon Valley this week to rustle up some new ideas on how to control what the rest of us say and think. And here's what they came up with, and we're quoting. Several experts recommend the Biden administration put together a cross-agency task force to tackle disinformation and domestic extremism, which would be led by something like a reality czar. A reality czar. So the New York Times and the Biden administration are now in charge of reality. Now, the paper, in a rare flash of self-awareness, concedes it sounds, quote, a little dystopian. But the paper doesn't answer the most basic question, which is, what is this reality the reality czar will promote? And you know exactly. The reality czar will promote their reality, the ones we're always hearing about, that George Floyd didn't actually die of a fentanyl overdose, no. The reality that police officers commit genocide, the reality that 8-year-old boys should take puberty blockers, the reality that most women would much prefer to work for an investment bank instead of raising their own kids, that abortion is liberation, that it's deeply fulfilling to live alone in an apartment with your cats, that hedge funds are the real drivers of this economy. Those are the realities, and now they're yours. It's mandatory, and not just yours, but the rest of the world. It is now the policy of the State Department, which is to say the U.S. government, that any time another media outlet in another country expresses a reality they don't like, we're in favor of shutting it down. Just this morning, the State Department explicitly endorsed state censorship of media organizations, any ones that anger our permanent political class here. The U.S. Embassy in Kiev, Ukraine, celebrated the Ukrainian government's crackdown, banishment, censorship of television